doop, ba-doop, ba-doop, doop, doo, doo, ba-doop, doo, doo, bo, doop, doop, boop, doo, doop, ba, ba, doo, 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 and we're back, and we're very late, and I'm sorry about that. Such has been the nature of work for me. Friday last week, blah blah blah, stuff happened, but I'm not going to bore you with that. The past week actually was good, because when I last had my appointment, it was like 2 weeks that I'd been weighed, and so I was really nervous going into it. I didn't know what to expect, mainly because the middle Saturday in the fortnight I had a slip up, blowout, whatever, screwed it up basically, and I wasn't overly pleased with myself. I'd been fighting with Michelle, and I shouldn't have been, and I was just nasty, and I went to drop off like some musical equipment, and there was the opportunity, and I basically gorged. I had 4 mint patties and 4 golden ruffs, and while that might not seem like much, I think it worked out to being something like 800 calories extra, and an obscene amount of fat. I think about 20 grams more fat than I should have had. But I was straight back on. I said, no, look, this is stupid, and I can't do this, and I'm going to have to stick with it, which I have. And so consequently came out with, I don't know how, a 5.1 kilo loss in a fortnight, which is awesome. It's put me at 15 kilos so far, and into 157, and I was like just hoping to get below 160. That's good. The goal of the next goal of me getting to below 150 is very reasonable. Of course, this week I'll probably have only lost like 1.5 or something, but that's cool. That's all I was estimating and working on anyhow. But that's, I guess it's kind of fired me up. You know, I really want to dig into this, and I just want to see it melt away. And I'm not, contrary to everyone else, I'm not actually seeing it on me yet. I'm probably feeling it when I'm putting some clothes on, like feeling that I've lost some weight, but I can't see it yet. And I don't want to enjoy it too much, because I don't want to use that as an excuse and go, oh, everything's okay, when it's really not. I've still got a long way to go. 15 kilos of 80 is a good start. It's close to 25%, but it's in nowhere near what it needs to be. But we're getting there. That's okay. I had the chance to catch up with another guy called Dean, who managed to find all my rants and raves on my blog by doing a search on the Wesley Weight Management Clinic, who he's also doing a weight loss program through. And we both went for a walk around a new farm. It was actually really nice. It was good to meet him and good to talk about some of his program and process and how he's doing, and I guess just be encouraging to each other, which has been vital for me to have people like that around. And so we walked around a new farm, which is kind of nice. It was about an hour walk, and then we hopped on the ferry, and that was about 45 minutes because the ferry had to go the other way, and yeah, it was nice. And we're doing it again this Thursday. We're going for a walk as well. So I've got a big couple of days coming up with walks with people and all that sort of stuff. I'm also walking with our pastor from church, Daryl, and I'm really enjoying the time with him, just not only to get to know him, but just to get out and walk and I guess be a support to him. You know, being the pastor of a church can be a tough gig. And then another mate from church who has previously battled the fatness and is now a lean, mean fighting machine. Steve, he's been a bit slack the past couple of Saturday mornings, but I'll have to drag him out. We're getting there. It's continuing to process for me, and it's just wanting to make sure I stick with it. I've got this Thursday coming up, and I'll tell you all about it on Friday, but this Thursday I've got exercise physiologist appointment looking at some resistance training. So I've got some other exercises so that I keep or build up muscle mass rather than lose it with the fat as I lose it. So that's going to be good. You'll notice there's no groovy music track this week. That's because I'm a tight ass and I don't want to have to pay copyright royalties, which I should be doing if I'm going to use it. So I'll have to write something myself, and that'll come eventually. But other than that, you get to enjoy my current intro. Let me know what you think. As always, swing by the blog, themolks.com, and let us know how you're going, or drop us a comment on the YouTube site. Let us know, are you losing weight? What's happening? How's it going for you? I'm just intrigued and glad that there's other people on the process, and having cheerleaders on the way is a big help to me, and I hope that this is being a big help to you. But yeah, get in touch, share your journey, and get involved and do the stuff. See you in a couple of days. Ooh.